Hey, welcome back to Animal Crossing. I haven't done one of these in May. Remember that? I showed off my town. It wasn't in May, it was actually in April. I lied to you. It was close to the end of April, so I thought it was May. But hey, welcome to my new little Animal Crossing town. And by new little Animal Crossing town, I mean we're gonna go over the changes I did to my town. Because I wanted to do a follow-up video, so I could be like, oh, hey, look at how different my town looks now, that we're in the future, compared to the past. I don't know, it was something neat I wanted to do. And I wanted to keep doing it as long as the game is being updated. So, we're going to start in this room, because we always start in this room. Not much has changed. I put a little table here. There is this stuff. It's okay, I guess. I need to actually change this chair. I don't like it as much. I think I will do that eventually. But for now, this room, not much is probably going to change with this room. We'll always start out in this room when I do these because I think it's kind of cool. And I just like this room a lot. And it will probably be the only excuse for me to show it off. So, yeah. So now, look at this! Look at this! We got a room that's finished, baby! Finally! Yeah, remember this room was a barren wasteland of fucking nothing? Now it's full of something. Yeah, look at that shit. There are things in this room, something's going on. This is an actual fucking living room. I love it. We got a stereo right here. We got a chair. You can read a book. You play your board games. Have some tea. I put a little clock on that corner there. I also have a painting over here. I think I'm also going to show off the museum in this video because I didn't show it off last time. I don't know why. So we're going to do that. I got a little crafting table here just in case if I want to craft something. And I like these little plants. Like, it looks nice. Like, this looks like a nice room. There's just a fucking butterfly thing, a yellow butterfly thing, because I don't know what else to put here. But yeah, this room looks good now. There's something going on here. And the thing I liked about it is that it took me forever to do this, is that I wanted to make sure you can roam around this room, easily go to the sides without having it to be too awkward. So I kind of cut it off into 4 corners. Like, this is one corner, this is another corner. I have a suitcase here because why not? And then the thing I kind of hate is that there's not much I can do here because I wanted to put like a chair here, but the problem is that it's in front of this doorway now. I don't like that. It's just too awkward, and I just want the house to be easily accessible, but I also want it to look nice. So yeah. This is the tea room. Many people remember the tea room. It's my favorite looking room. Not much changed. I just put more stuff on the walls. This stuff over here, I moved around. I put the little tea table to the left now, so I can easily get access to the tape deck over here. There's some different music playing. Not much has really happened in this room, so we're gonna go. You're probably gonna ask me, okay, so what about every other room? And the answer to that is, this is still the beam room, which I have no idea what to do with yet. There's nothing changed with that. My upstairs is still kind of vacant, and my basement, not much has changed. I just put up a wallpaper. Like, just a different wallpaper, nothing crazy. So, with that, I think we're gonna leave. And before we leave, I hope you like my new look. I finally got the hairstyle. I've wanted this hairstyle since I saw it. But I found out you have to not be playing this game for a month to get it. So I went out of my way to get it. And then I naturally didn't play this game for a month. So I actually got the legit way as well. So that was actually kind of funny because I saw my character fix his hair. And then it just nothing happened. I'm like, what's the point of that? Your hair looks perfect the way it is. I really like. I don't know how this is bedhead. This looks so nice. This looks like a hairstyle I'd want in real life. Anyways, let's leave the room. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is my second take of recording this video because in my first take I didn't remember exactly what was changed and I kind of just did a general tour again. So we're not doing that. Because look at this! There's a second level over here. I actually talked about this in the original video that I was thinking about doing it, and I actually did it. And we have a little tombstone thing over there. I thought it looked kind of nice with all the bamboo and everything. Oh, what's that fish? I am curious. We're gonna fish right now and see what it is. It's a disappointment. So yeah, I have this little park area now, and it looks really nice. Like, I'm actually surprised this was not in the original video. Like, in the original video, this was its own little clip side. I thought I actually changed that. But yeah, there's actually, these park benches here now. In, like, the month before, these were just log benches, and then I had to get somebody to make these for me. But they look so nice. It gives you a nice park feel. I love it. I like it. It's good. There's fencing over here, because this is just... I don't know. I thought it would look kind of nice. Because everything else has fencing around it, so yeah. And I can put this little stone arch here. It's good shit. Let me tell you. I also have, like, these lamps. I don't know. They're always on. They look nice. And I decided to put the clock right over there. I don't know. It just looked like a nice place to put a clock. I even have one of those lamps over here now. God, that took forever, and putting that away will be a pain in the ass if I ever want to put it away, but I don't think I will. I like how it looks. So if we go over here, not much over here has changed, but hey, look at this! There's just a treasure chest here now. This was literally added like a few hours ago. I don't know what to do with it. I'd like to do something with it, maybe make a lost groove or something, a lost grove, like in some Zelda shit. I don't know, it looks like it could be nice for like a Zelda looking area. So for now, this stays because I like it and it looks neat. If we go over to the right, you'll see this, and you'll have many questions. Let me answer all of those questions. Why the fuck is there a random fucking, what you call this, like a canyon, a valley? I don't know, there's a random just path here. And that's because it leads to my secret beach, which I now need accessible because red spawns over here. And I was tired of always getting out my ladder, so I just made this here. It used to be too long, as you can see from this, but there was a few problems. First off, you can't make bridges that connect one piece of land to another if there's no water under it. I thought that would have been really cool, but no, Animal Crossing doesn't have my 4D thinking apparently, so we can't have that. And second off, I ran out of slopes, so I couldn't just put another slope over here. I had to, just couldn't. So now I just hop across like that. I actually now do have an extra slope, so maybe in the future this will actually have a slope, and this will be 2 tiles long, so I think it looks nicer as 2. But I don't know, I kind of also like it how it looks as 1. It makes it kind of look kind of shady, kind of like out of the way. I don't know. We'll see. This may or may not get changed in the future, because I already did all this stuff to the right over here. Look at that. There is this here now. This slope is new. I decided to put everything over here on the 3rd level. I did like how I had it before, where you could just walk up the stairs to the campsite, but I really wanted to have an extra slope free, and I thought it would be kind of nice to expand the 3rd level of my island, because before my 3rd level was basically non-existent, so now it is existent. I'm going to try to get that, because I want it. What? What? Two things happen there that I don't like. What a combination. Well, we're having a bunch of fucking flowers over here. I don't even know what that was. I don't remember what the blue balloons are, but it's gone now. It's vanished. But yeah, I made this little lake a little bit bigger too. Got some trees to the right here. Kind of reminds me of some Pokemon route. I don't know why. They also added bushes. I don't like the bushes because it's like, oh, only some of them bloom in the summer, and then some of them bloom in the spring, and then some of them bloom in the fall, probably. And I don't like it. I just wish they were always in full bloom, because like some of these look really pretty, but then you have some of them that are not bloomed, so they just look like regular ass bushes, and I don't like it. It's just obnoxious. It annoys me. But yeah, I made this 3rd level more out there. There's still a lot of space over here that I don't know what to do with, but hopefully there will be more buildings or something I can put over here so I don't have as much free space. I also added these windmills over here. I think they look kind of neat. It reminds me of Diamond and Pearl, if you played those games. So, yeah, windmill time. I should really add some paths around here. But I think most of the reason why is because they would kind of curve. And making curved paths sound like a pain in the ass. So I just don't do it. There's also all these flowers over here. I'd have to, like, move things around. I just haven't done it. But hopefully they'll add more buildings and stuff so I can put something over here. I don't want to put a house here. I could have really wanted to, but I don't. And I mean like a house, like a villager's house, not like a player character house, like a villager house. Also, another big thing that I forgot I actually did in the last video that wasn't there is I actually put Nook's Cranny over here. It used to be right next to my resident, whatever fucking center. I don't remember what this is called. It used to be to the left of this, like almost right here. But I decided to move it all the way to the right over here, so all the shops are in like a kind of like a general area. So this is like a shopping district, and I really like how that looks. Because you got the Able Sisters right over there, you got the museum right over here, and oh wait, maybe you didn't notice the biggest change here, and that's these tiles don't look like ass. Like they look nice now. Oh my god, I found this imager set a while ago. I will put it in the description if I can remember. And if it's not in the description, please bug me. I will put it in the description because I want to share these, so I found them. They're really neat. I just QR code them, and it wasn't that bad to install. I actually just replaced my old, really bad-looking sidewalks roads with this one. And when you replace a, what do you call it, design, I think they're what they're called, yeah. When you replace a custom design like this, it overwrites it, and even if I were to replace, like, something, let me give you an idea what I mean. So the thing about it is that these were really easy to install, because, like, most of my roads were just in here, so I would replace them. So let's say I display this on the ground here, and then I go to change the design. I don't know. We'll make it like really blue, just for the hell of it. This is just a demonstration. Like, oh no, there's a blue thing in it now, and then it looks similar. There it is, plaid outfit. Now, if you look, it's automatically there. So that's actually really nice. So that's all I did, is I just replaced my old roads with these roads, and it didn't take long to install. And it saved me a lot of work, because at first I was like really intimidated by it, because I was like, oh, I gotta actually place them all down again. Like, no, I had to place most of them down, but not all of them. Also, my little neighbor Totoro area looks a little bit different. I changed the color of the telephone booth, and there's an actual bench here now! Yeah! I don't have a fucking awkward ass, like, chair there. It's an actual bench. I really like how this looks now. Then you could go to my carnival area. There's a few more stuff over here. Nothing really crazy. I actually installed this here, this little, floor chair. So now when you look down or use the camera, like, I'm actually in the booth. Versus being kind of, like, hovering above it awkwardly. It looks nicer. And then I just put this here. Somebody gifted this to me, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna put it in the carnival area. So that's the thing. I also finally moved around my residential district. I didn't do that last time, but I made things a lot more even. And I spaced things out, and I think this looks a lot nicer. Because things are actually, like, lined up a little bit more. They're not completely lined up, but lined up enough where it actually looks kind of nice to the eye. Versus before, when they're just kind of just scattered about. I also like having residential districts, so if I need to find a certain villager or a certain villager's house, they're all right here. Like, I don't have to go somewhere else. And I think having all these houses here looks kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have like an island again. If I do play this game again on a different island, maybe I'll spread out the houses again. But I also expected there to be more buildings to put up, which was on me. And they still have not announced any more buildings besides the ones that are already in town, which I think is really sad. Because if they're not going to add more buildings, at least let me have more villagers, I guess? I don't know. Also, if you're curious, Kyle is still a hermit. I don't know, I just think it's funny to have him live all the way over there. Oh, I also installed all these stereos, so anytime you're in the square, you just always hear music. And it's pretty neat. So now, let's go to the museum, because I didn't start it off when I first did the first video. And I would like to, because why not? So here is the museum. I think the coolest thing I did in between this video and the last video is that I think it was in late May or mid-May, I actually got every single fossil in the game. It is really cool to have this completed. Like, I genuinely did not think I was going to be able to do this. But fossils are probably the easiest thing to complete because you can trade them with people. Unlike a lot of the other things, like you can't give people fish, you can't give people bugs. You can only give people fossils and paintings. So that makes the fossils so easy because you can just trade them with people. That's what I did for a few of them because I had a lot of extras. So it was really nice just to get this out of the way. Because now I got a full part of the museum, which I never thought would actually happen. I also like this. It has all the animals, all the modern day animals up here, and then it's just like there's like a blank space, and you can go in it, and it's like you, the human being, you're there. That's you. I don't know. I think it's neat. So now we're gonna take a quick gander at the art exhibits and which ones I have right now. I figure I'd do this one now because I just added it and I thought it would look kind of neat. I have a lot of the art. I don't have all of it. I'm missing 14 pieces of art as I'm recording this video. I don't know if I'll have more next time. I hope so. But, yeah, this is a little annoying because anytime I have to buy art, I have to pull up a guide because I am not an art history major. Did I even learn art history in college? Because I did do some art courses in college. I don't think art history was one of them, funnily enough. But yeah, this is really neat. I kind of wish this had a 3D camera angle. Because the closest you get to a zoom in is when you interact with the painting like that. Or maybe you get out your fucking camera here and then you can zoom in. Like that. I just can't believe how detailed that is right there. Like, look at how nice that looks. I actually have, what is this? If I can interact with it. I have the twinkling painting, or Starry Night, inside my actual house. I don't know if you noticed that. It was in the living room, because I had an extra, and I thought it looked nice. So, yeah. I also remember when I first saw that the art was the thing, I thought that all the statues were real. I was a fucking fool. It was because I got the Thinker, I got the Rosetta Stone, and this one, and they were all real. And I was like, well, they gotta be all real then, and I was an idiot. I'm still missing the, what is it, the Rome one with the wolf? I'm missing a lot of them, actually. Like, I'm missing mostly statues. I am missing some paintings, but it's mainly statues, so hopefully we'll get this all decked out, because I would love to see this completed. And this is the other part of the museum I can realistically see myself completing. So with that out of the way, let's check out the fish. So, just as, I don't know, just to show off, here are all the fish I currently have in my museum. I'm just going to scroll through it real quickly. because I'm not going to interact with every interactable thing in here. And here are the few sea creatures I have as of recording this video. I need to get more. But yeah, I never showed off my museum, and I don't know why. I didn't have the fossils completed at the time, but I feel like there could have been things to be shown off, and I didn't show them off. And I figure I guess that's what I'm going to do to end off this video. Well, when I say end off, I mean at the end of the video, because we still got the bug exhibit to look at. I really like this room a lot. I think it looks really neat. I don't know. Also, I don't know when the submarine and the diver man over here spawn in. Because sometimes this is just empty. And it's not because I have every deep sea fish, because I don't. Because I don't have whatever the hell that is. But yeah, these are cool looking fish. I believe the, what is it? That one is really rare from what I hear. So I'm glad I actually have one of those in my museum. I actually have a second Orpheus, so I'm hoping to get 2 more to give them to, I think his name is Chip. That's the otter guy, right? That's fucking live streams on Twitch. Apparently, that's his fucking thing. I don't know. Nintendo decided to make that a thing for whatever reason. And I'm hoping I can get an Orpheus replica. That'd be kind of cool. God damn, like, this museum looks so fucking cool. It's easily the best museum in all the Animal Crossing games. I really love the atmosphere. Like this, like, just looking at this really makes me want to complete it. And the fact that now this has a purpose, I don't know if it had a purpose before, but now it actually has, like, a purpose because of all the sea creature stuff, because this is where you see all that stuff. I think that's kind of cool. I remember when Ninja leaked that stuff. Well, they didn't leak it. It was more or less they found it while they were reverse engineering the game. I think it's really funny because I know Ninja, not like super personally, but we've talked, and it's just really funny because they did all that fucking data mining, not for like, not just to get it out there, because they were curious how the game worked. I just think that's so funny because like people are probably thinking, oh, they're data mining this stuff because people need to know and they want to report on it, when the reality is it's like, haha, I am dog and I want to know how game work. But yeah, I remember. And the funny thing is, when Ninja reverse engineered the game, one of the things that's supposed to be a sea creature, but it still is not, is the clams you find in the ground on the beaches. Those were apparently supposed to be a sea creature type, but they're not. So that's weird. There also might be cooking in this game in the future, which low-key kind of want. It would be kind of chill, even if it didn't do much. So, yeah. That's my aquarium here. Time to look at bugs. It's bug time, baby. Real quickly, here are all the bugs I currently have caught, as of recording this video. So, this is what you're gonna see around in here. So, let's look around, shall we? Nothing to note over here yet. I don't know why. I would think I would have caught enough to make things spawn over here, but I guess not. I do like that you'll get fish in the pond and the river over here. Sometimes it's koi, sometimes it's carp. It's just really neat. Like, oh, look, there's a koi over there. Sadly, the bug exhibit isn't really that interesting to look at night. Like, when I do these again, I'd hope I can record in the daytime, and you'll get to see cool bug stuff in the daytime. But for now, this is what I got. Especially because the room to the left here, if I can show that, this room looks really cool in the daytime because all the butterflies are just going about. it's not just one butterfly. Like, if you catch one type of butterfly, all that type will be around here. Then every butterfly will be around here. And it looks really pretty. But right now, it's just kind of boring because they're all sleeping and shit. And it's like, oh, okay. That's what I get for being a player that plays at night. So that's the thing, I guess. Also, the snail is just chilling there. He's vibing. And finally, we're at the last part of the bug exhibit. This is the weird part where it looks like, oh, it's like some science exhibit or something. I don't know. I still have not caught a scorpion. I don't even know why they're like in the bug. Well, I guess the frogs are too. Even though they're not counted. Even though they're not a bug, but they're counted as the game. They're counted by the game as a bug? I don't know. But I have not caught a scorpion yet because they're way harder to catch than tarantulas. So that's the thing. There's a little hermit crab. Is the hermit crab the only thing that's in there? Oh, no, it's not. There's ants. And we got the weird lab part I was talking about. With all these flies and this gross ass shit. Like, why did they make this look so fucking weird? I don't know. I wouldn't say it looks unfitting, but it just looks kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So yeah, that's my museum. It's kind of nifty, I guess. I don't know. I hope next time I have a recording of this, like for within a few months from now, that I actually have the paintings done, because that would actually be really cool, I think. For now, I don't think much else has changed. There are surfboards on the island now, because I thought it'd be cool to put some surfboards out on the beach. Just looks kind of neat, I guess. Did I show up there's a sign over here? Well, there's a sign over here. And it's pointing where all the shops are. And I thought that was cool, because then someone can join the island, and they're like, where the fuck are all the shops? And then you see this thing. It's right here. Maybe I can move that back a little bit more. I guess you can kind of see it. It's just this lighting is a little weird, because it's being obscured by the street lamp a little bit, and it's kind of bright. So I'm like, but I'm going to keep it there, I think. It's neat. There's this little flower thing over here, and there's another surfboard over here. And I let that thing get away. I don't know what that is. You're probably wondering what's on the shore house over here. And the answer is I haven't really done much to this house. I'm still getting things situated. I think I'm going to end up making this house like a mall theme, I think. And I think I'm going to make the top floor into an arcade, which I think would be kind of nice. And then like the middle would be kind of like a mall lobby. And then to the left, top, and right would be like different like mall shops. Something I'd like to do eventually, but that's kind of on the back burner. So, yeah. So that's it for my quaint little Animal Crossing town. It's nice to have all those changes documented in a video, because then I could look at them from, how many years from now, and be like, oh shit, my town looked different back then. And maybe it'll keep looking different, because apparently Nintendo wants to update this game for 2 more years. I think it was 2, I just remember seeing that somewhere. I'm like, wow, they really have a lot of confidence in this game, and they're all free updates, so, yeah. I'm not going to be playing this game as regularly anymore as it first came out, but I will definitely still kind of update things and just change things around, because it's a very nice, chill game to come back to. One of the things I am very sad that they actually got rid of, and I'm now just remembering this, is there was a glitch where you go to the camera mode, you would snap a photo, and then your HUD would be gone, and it looked really cool. But now we gotta deal with the fact that you can't get rid of your HUD anymore, which really should just be an option. like, half the reason why I've not been playing Animal Crossing is not just because I'm not too into it right now, but also I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and that game's camera modes are so good compared to this. This feels so basic. Final Fantasy XIV's G-pose it's just so better. I kind of wish this game had a better camera mode, but alas, it does not. So, that's it. I don't got anything else to say. See you next time, I guess? Bye?